Hi, Alyssa. It's Marguerite and Sco with Relaunch You. I'm so glad you're reaching out to me from Canada. So great to meet you. And thank you for asking me your biggest marketing question, which was how can you work outside of really expensive advertising tools? How can you get the word out without having to buy something like an expensive Yellow Pages ad? And I think you asked a good question that a lot of business owners ask. The business owners that I work with typically, before they start working with me, are inundated with offers from all different kinds of advertising opportunities about what's going to work great for them. I mean, and I get that too, honestly. Do you buy social media ads? Do you put an ad in the newspaper? How can I get the word out about my business and not spend $300 a month, $400 a month in ads? Well, I took a little bit of a look at your business where you do consulting and coaching and training in the areas of diversity in the workplace and sexual harassment. And I think you bring obviously a really valuable resource to what a lot of businesses need to keep them not only functioning well within their staff, but staying legal, because suits regarding this matter can be very devastating to certain companies, or, well, any company, but a lot of people don't recognize the value of that. So my thoughts regarding advertising, I really would recommend that you would switch to using an inbound process for your marketing as opposed to outbound. And outbound is, to give you that idea here, it's very traditional in marketing, such as buying ads, going to trade shows, doing cold calls. These aren't necessarily wrong, but they're very expensive. And because you're hit and miss with trying to get the word out there, and then does it really stick with people or not? What's going to work best for you is to position yourself in a way that you can be found by the people who are seeking you. Now, they're not always knowing exactly what they're seeking. I mean, they're not saying sexual harassment trainer, as like something that they're typing into their computer to find an answer for. They may be, but one of the things that you can do is help increase awareness about what your services provide. And especially since you need to be engaging people in a high level of leadership within a business, or the business owner themselves or the director, that I would strongly recommend shaping their perceptions and understandings first by providing them access to educational resources. And to make it really simple, things like lunch and learns and free presentations and just being a resource of information is going to make a huge difference. Um, I did take a look at, just very briefly, at your website, which is nicely designed. But I looked at the back end, and the way it's set up, no one could find you by typing stuff into the internet. They would have to know your website address. And so that obviously creates a lot of limitations. Also, I looked at your presence on social media, which you've got some great Facebook connections, but maybe that isn't being as utilized as much as it could be, just from what I saw with the level of interaction. And oh, I think I connected with you on LinkedIn. Anyway, so there's lots of opportunity there because you're a business to business service, and LinkedIn is worked wonders for me in terms of finding strategic alliances and potential clients. And I think that that's going to help strengthen your business a lot. Check out my free recording. It's available for a limited time. The free recording called Operation Game Change. And I've got it in the link here to the email that you just got. I'm going to answer that very question that you gave me, but in much more detail, that I think you will find very helpful. And I would love to know your thoughts about that, and I hope that we get to chat sometime soon. Okay, you have a terrific day.